Good morning. So today is water hauling day. We're scheduled for a well, and that will be drilled in January. But up until then, we haul our own water. It's a lot cheaper to haul your own water than having some weird people come to your house and you pay them $200 and they fill up your tank. We go to the country store and it's 2 cents a gallon. So for 3,000 gallons, we pay 60 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what our water system looks like. So this is our 3,000 gallon water tank. We got this at Home Depot, we got this at Tractor Supply. Home Depot had it for $9.50, I believe, and Tractor Supply had it for $1,400. And Tractor Supply does price match, so I was able to go to Tractor Supply, show them that Home Depot had it cheaper, plus get an additional 5% off, and then we had a 10% off or something. So we ended up walking out the door for just a little over $900 for this tank. And then we got a second tank, which is on this trailer. It kind of stays on this trailer for now. This one was also around $900. Unfortunately, when you get the bigger tank or the smaller tank, it's pretty much the same price as the bigger tank. So we'll show you our process and how it works.
Let's stop recording.
You always have to check the water tank.
Full.
Sometimes the llama guy will get here before us and drain the tank, and then we have to go home and come back. Now Adam's going to show you the procedure.
Now we come over here to this knob, crank it up to 1,500, which takes a while. $1,500, pump on.
All right, now I need to go in and pay. See how
This ain't California. You don't pump before you pay.
that hose is that
Again.
it's leaking.
I know. There he is again.
Oh man. Does it normally leak that much?
Knock test. Aha.
What, 1,300 gallons. Let's see what this says. Oh, 1270, almost 13. 220 left. Cost us $25.60 so far. basically got to let it run until it overflows. Once it overflows, we'll shut the pump off, seal it up. We should have no problems with weight distribution as long as it's full. If it's not full, you'll crack that in half on your way out, or worse, if you stop too suddenly, all that weight will move forward and then it will make that whole thing slide forward. That could be pretty bad. If it's full, it's just not as, if you stop hard enough, it'll still move and it'll still bust, but not as probable.
As you can see, we've got the water tank strapped down with these heavy duty straps.
Which is really nothing. They don't do very much for it. They just kind of keep it. If I turn too hard or if I stop too fast, this thing would. It's 20,000 pounds of water. So. It's getting there. Not far.
$30.
30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overflow. Then shut the pump off. Now on top, it's a little button. There you go. Look at that. Recording me getting all wet over here.
It's a wet job, but somebody's got to do it. So Corbin attached a hose to the Drummond submersible water pump that we got at Harbor Freight. And then the hose is connected over here to our large water tank. And we actually picked up some fittings at Ace to lock the hose on the side of this tank. If you don't do that and you just slide the hose in there, then when the wind comes, the hose falls out and you lose half your water on the ground. So this definitely is a better option. And I think you can hear the water going into the tank. Right now we have about 1,500 in there, and then we're going to put the additional 1,500 in, and then we will actually, there should be about 500 gallons left, maybe 300 gallons left in our other tank, and we'll take that down to the pig pen and fill up the tote that's down there so that we have water down there. Over here to show you our water system, how it's working right now. There is a pump underneath this blanket. This morning it was 26 degrees, so we have been getting freezing temperatures, so that's why this is covered. We have another Drummond water tank from Harbor Freight. This is all just temporary. Once we get a well, we'll actually have water, plumbed in the ground, done appropriately. But we didn't want to dig water lines and all of that for this temporary water usage. So you can see that we have a splitter here where we have multiple hoses coming off. One hose is going towards the bathrooms. One hose goes out front of the trailers to my garden. And then the other hose is for the washing machine. So far this year, we haven't had any frozen lines. Last winter, there were times, because we didn't have the piping covered or the tank covered, that we'd have to come out here and bang out hoses because they would be full of ice cubes. So, so far, we're pretty happy with the foam that we purchased to put over to the top of the hoses to help stop freezing. It's working pretty well. I'll show you. So this main hose here is split, and one hose goes inside of the RV, and then the other goes over here to our bathroom, our outside bathroom. We did put hay bales on top of these hoses because there are splits, and we wanted to make sure that they didn't freeze. You can see a little bit of a hose right there. We probably should pull the hay bale over a little bit more. And then you'll see these two lines. One goes to the toilet, and then the other goes to our shower. Again, this is all just temporary. Once the building's built, we will dig in the ground water lines. But until then, this is how we get our water. It works. We're pretty happy with it. And we will see as winter goes, we do get 15 degrees. So I'm hoping that we won't have any frozen water lines. But, if it happens, it happens, and we'll just bang out our hoses. All right, that's all for today. Thanks.